Hey guys, Blitz here, and last week we hit 300 subscribers, and I put out a video saying I would do a Q&A, so here is our Q&A. So our first question comes from Marvelous Melon, and he asked, what is my favorite part about YouTube? And honestly, this is a hard question because I like a lot of stuff about YouTube. I like recording, I like the thumbnail, I love doing thumbnails, that's just so awesome. And recently I've really just loved doing editing. It's just really fun to put stuff in and just change up the clip. It's just really awesome. So I gotta say, probably the thumbnail. Right now I'm using like GIMP and stuff like that, so it's basically what I think that's probably my favorite. And yeah. Aquamike TV asks, what is my favorite set of the 2021 Wave? It's the new modular. You know, I got that in the other video. It's amazing. I've started building it, and honestly, it's one of my favorite modulars right now. Just looks so cool, and I can't wait to do a review on that or something like that. So yeah, that's basically my favorite set of the 2021 Wave. Lego Madness asks, congrats, and also, by the way, what editor do I use? Well, thank you for congrats, it's really awesome. And the editor I use, it's called Movie Studio 17, and you know, it's not the best editor because it crashes a lot. Like, it's really frustrating sometimes, like, honestly, but it provides a lot of features, I gotta say, but the crashing is really annoying, and there's nothing to stop. Flaming Brick Studios asked the question of, will I ever destroy a set on camera for a big milestone? And to be honest, I don't know. It might happen, like, if it's maybe for 1,000, I might, if people are wanting that. Like, if we do hit 1,000, sure, I'll consider it. Canman gives the question of what is my current favorite Lego theme and what is my retired favorite Lego theme. Current Lego theme would probably be Creator Expert, but for retired, I gotta say it probably Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings, you might see a lot in my room here. Like, if I were to say that, definitely some more Lord of the Rings sets. Brick by Brick Mox gives the question of, do you plan on adding a beach slash ocean to your Lego city? We were talking about the future. Definitely, I would consider it because right now I don't have the biggest table, like as you can see behind me. It's just not enough space for an ocean, and right now I'm just focusing on getting like buildings and stuff like that. Owen Fuller asked the question of, do you plan on getting the new modular? Does this answer your question? Primal 3859 asked the question of what inspired me to be a YouTuber, and I think I gotta say different YouTubers. Brixie, Ash and Flash, M&R. So yeah, that's basically what inspired me. Primal also asked, what is the best thing that came out for me for 2020? And this channel definitely was the best thing about 2020, and I definitely thank all of you for that. If we did a collaboration, what the heck would it be? And to be honest, I don't even know. My Lego Mox and Mods asked, congrats, and since when did you start building slash collecting Lego? And first of all, thank you. And second of all, I've had Lego here for a while. My brother, this is a lot of my brother's Lego, like before, and then it kind of became mine. So I think ever since I was 6, maybe, but it's been a while and I'm not really sure. And now moving on to the next video that I asked this question to give me questions. Primal also asked some questions, and the first one is, what camera do I use? I'm still using my phone. Man, I gotta get an actual camera, lol. And to be honest, I'm actually using my phone. I don't have an actual camera. Like, basically, this is what I use right here. This is a gimbal, and basically just it's like a stand, and it stabilizes your phone. You can also like move it around with your hand and it still stabilizes. But yeah, that's basically what I use. The actual phone that I use is a Galaxy S6, and it does record in 4K, but I like getting the smoothness of 60 frames per second. And Owen Fuller also asked the question of, what is my favorite set in Ninjago? I don't have one. I barely collect Ninjago at all, but if I were to say Ninjago City, those look so awesome, and they're not for me. I'm not gonna get any of them because they don't really fit in my city behind me. Just doesn't work, but I think there's a decent amount of good Ninjago sets, just not my theme, and that's just because I am not really into getting all these vehicles. I already get those from Marvel and DC, so I just don't want more of those. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts, and let's go to our questions on Instagram of what is the most important lessons you've learned so far while running. I think I've learned a lot about recording and different like resolutions. I've learned a lot in Photoshop. I mean GIMP, but yeah, it just a lot of different traits. Like I didn't know a lot of these before. Like video editing, I did not know anything about that before, and I've actually just learned a lot from it. So I think definitely video editing and also Photoshop. Brick by Brick Mox asked the question of just typing this in just because. Next question. So Primal, another question he asked is, will I ever paint figures? And honestly, I don't think it will happen. If it ever does, it will be for some milestone. Brick by Brick Mox asked the question, have I ever been rickrolled? Let me ask you a question. Who hasn't? Sands on Crack, interesting name, asked the question of what's my favorite set? Assembly Square. Brick by Brick Mox asked the question of have I watched Despicable Me? Yes. And then the final question is from Brick by Brick Mox again. Is my dog gonna take over my Lego city? And this is kind of funny because my dog was just barking, but yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's basically all of the questions from our Q&A. There's a lot, and I'm not gonna do another one of these for a while now. Maybe I don't know, I might do another one, but yeah, that's basically all. Thank you guys for all the questions. If I missed any, I'm sorry about it. If you ask it in the comments, I'll try to answer it. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and have a nice day. Goodbye.